This is video 1 of Tesla Limited. You have worked through IFRS 15 and we are going to look at a few questions together just to see how to answer an IFRS 15 theory question. The first one comes from year test 1 in 2018, and what we gave in the information were real life tweets between Tesla and the South Australian government, where there was actually a bet that they entered into. Tesla said they will install a battery to help with electricity problems that the South Australia government were experiencing, and if they were unable to do it in 100 days, they would do it for free. The South Australian government would not need to pay. So after the tweets, we gave a bit of fictitious information, information that relates to the tweets, but was not 100% accurate, just to make it easier to answer the question. And we said, in response to a tweet received, Tesla took a bet that they could have a 100 megawatt battery manufactured, installed and tested for the South Australia government within 100 days of signing the contract, or the battery would be free. So that's a bit of a summary of all the tweets that were provided. The following breakdown of the total estimated cost of the battery to the South Australian government is provided, assuming that the rand amounts have been calculated accurately based on the relevant rand-dollar exchange rate. So we did a breakdown of the cost. The first cost was for material, then shipping to Australia, labor, overheads, and then a cost for the testing. Just below the table, we said these prices all represent the stand-alone selling price of the items. So that is a term that you would have read in IFRS 15. What is a stand-alone selling price? The transaction price will either be 11,450 Rand per kilowatt payable within normal credit terms, or it will be 0 Rand if Tesla loses the bet. The testing of the system includes incorporating the battery into the power grid of South Australia. The testing is a major step in the total process with significant costs and time involved. This step is necessary before the battery can become operational. So if you look at the tweets, you will see at about day 60, all they had remaining was the testing. But now they have told us that the testing is a very significant, a material component of this whole process. So even though they are on day 60, there's no guarantee necessarily that they will meet the deadline and have it all done within the 100 days, because the testing is such a major step with major time involvement. We continue with the information. Tesla's reporting date is 31 December. It took 60 days for the 100 megawatt battery to be manufactured and installed in South Australia. These 60 days fell within the third quarter of Tesla's reporting period, which means it was the quarter ended 30 September. At the end of this third quarter, it is not guaranteed that the testing will be completed within the 100-day deadline. Therefore, it's also not guaranteed that the testing will be completed before Tesla's reporting date of 31 December. In terms of the bet, if the 100-day deadline is not met, Tesla will not receive any money from the South Australian government for the manufacture or the installation or the testing of the battery. The main business activity of Tesla is the manufacture and operationalizing of such batteries based on the specifications of the customer. The development, installation, and integration of this technology is exclusive to Tesla and cannot be done by any other party.